I'm going to walk you through how I made a 35-second video using shots and graphics. It has complex camera movements, emotion, and storytelling. No real actors, never open the camera, using only AI. I'll show you every step of the process. Most people will tell you one AI image to video tool is enough, but the truth is you need more than one. In this video, I'll show you how to combine AI tools and how you can use them for your own projects. Before we start, I'm going to show you the 35-second video with sound, just so you know what I was aiming for. I looked away for 1 second and my daughter was gone. What? Where? My writer's mind went into crazy mode. Did someone kidnap her in a van? Did aliens take her? Did a sniper target her? Had she turned into a pigeon? But then I hadn't. She was fine after all. Crisis averted. In the beginning, I wanted a realistic looking character and I wanted him to be consistent. The best tool for that now is ChatGPT. So I went to ChatGPT and said, hey, I want to create some kind of video about an author, which is basically a kind of a caricature image of me. It gave me scenarios instead of concepts for the characters. Sorry, I wasn't clear, I said. I wanted this and that. So it said, oh, okay. And it gave me scenarios again. I said, oh, well, that's a good idea, and we'll come back to that. I'm still not getting my point across. What I'm trying to get it to say is, what would the character look like? But what ChatGPT is doing is giving me texts and ideas for videos. So I'm saying, again, these are good ideas, but still not getting my point across, which is unusual for ChatGPT. What should the character specifically look like? Style, physicality, and so on. And then it gave me this. Style, physicality, energy, and so on. Okay, let's go with the physicality. As for clothes, a red t-shirt, eyes are green, head is bald, body is slightly chubby. Please do an image of that character, please. It gave me this, which is very close, but I didn't want the mustache or the beard. So I said, that works very well, just no beard and no mustache and no hair at all on the head. Everything else is great. Gave me this. Excellent. Now let's age him up by 10 years, just a tiny bit. Gave me this. Great, ChatGPT. This is my character. So from this point on, that character more or less will be the character we use all the time in all the images. Now the point is to put this character in the first image of every shot of the video, and the AI image to video will take care of the rest. So I said, great, put this key character in a situation, vertical aspect ratio, which means this, long, right? He is in the garden of his home, on the grass and sunny. The kids are gone. The hammock on which they just played, they're now empty. So he gave me this. The problem is that I want the hammock far in front and the man behind. So it gave me this. Still no good. Put the hammock closer in the foreground, the man farther in the background. He's holding a book, just to say that he's an author. Gave me this. I said, you know what? Let's try to create our first shot from this image. So to make this movie, I want to use two image to video AIs. This is Higgsfield AI. The thing about Higgsfield is that it uses shots, meaning you choose which kind of camera movement you want, then you upload the image, then you say what you want to happen inside that thing. You go to Higgsfield, you register, and start working. As you can see, it shows you which each shot is, what it does. So I had a guy in a hammock. What shot did I want? I tried a few. I chose the one that's called Eyes In, which zooms in on the eyes. So I uploaded the picture. I basically want to show panic. The thing is, if you upload a vertical image, it shows you a horizontal image, but it's going to work out. Generate. While Higgsfield was working, I went to Runway ML, chose Gen 4, uploaded the picture, and had to describe the camera movement. So I did two pictures. One is you can already see in the queue. The camera zooms in on the eyes. The other one is the camera does a 360 around the man. You wait and you see what comes up. Runway gave me this for closing in on the eyes. And this for 360, which it isn't, but it's okay. Meanwhile, Higgsfield gave me this for closing in on the eyes, going crazily into the eye and losing reality on the way. But don't judge it too harshly because Higgsfield is going to be the hero of this specific movie. Later on, I will choose to use the latter half of this, zooming in into the eye. To zoom into the character's mind, you may remember it. So, now I have to choose another type of camera movement because eyes in doesn't work. Let's see what fits with the panic. How about crash zoom out? Try again and wait. It gave me this. This is the perfect shot. It shows the panic immediately, which is what you want on YouTube. Done. This is the first shot. Next, for the second shot, I needed a new image. Back we go for ChatGPT for first images that are consistent. I said, okay, in the same garden, he looks up and there's a flying saucer above him. Gave me this. I said, let's try it, see if it works. So start with Runway, upload the picture and then say the spaceship spins around and flies away while the man looks up, horrified. Runway gave me this. I could use the first half of that. Next, for the same shot, I'm going to see what Higgsfield gives me. In Higgsfield, first you have to choose which shot you want. I looked at all the demos and chose FPV drone. Like a drone is flying above it. Let's see what it gives me. That would have been a cool shot had it not been for the strange thing it casts in the beginning. Still, if you recognize it, I use the second half of that as the last shot of the short movie. I said, try again. It tried again, gave me this. No. Doesn't fit what I want. Actually, the Runway one was pretty good, so I'll choose that and go back to ChatGPT for the next shot. Next, I wanted an image in which he sees a pigeon and thinks, hey, maybe my daughter turned into a pigeon. It gave me this. It was too close. I said put the man further away, plus he wasn't wearing a jacket. Keep the t-shirt. It gave me this. And I said, excellent. So I went to Higgsfield AI and looked for a camera movement that fits the mood. I chose Dutch angle. Dutch angle means the camera moves to the right diagonally and to the left diagonally, giving you a feeling that something is unstable and not right. It gave me this. That's pretty good. Now let's go to Runway. The man is looking at the pigeon, horrified. Use Dutch angle. Here you have to say what the camera does. Which gave me this surprising shot. Not a Dutch angle, by the way. But the Higgsfield Dutch angle was great. Let's move on to the next shot. Now, back to ChatGPT. The same style, we see the street, a van is speeding away. It gave me the street with a pigeon and a hammock. I don't need this. Oh, I said, good, but no pigeon and no hammock, please. It brought me back the man, but that's okay because the van is spinning away behind the man, and so he wasn't noticing it. I said, great, let's see if I can use this as the first image of the next shot. Runway gave me this shot the first try. I loved it. Perfect, no need to try another one. Let's go to the next shot. Now coming back to ChatGPT, I wanted him to imagine that there's a sniper on the roof. I said, you know what, see this fence here? Make this fence disappear, turn it into some green. But he gave me a huge pigeon instead. So I said, you know what, I can. It doesn't matter that there's a fence there. I think it'll work. Let's see if it actually does work. In Higgsfield AI, you have to choose your shot again. So I looked at all the shot styles, and I liked something called whip pan. All right, let's try. It gave me this, which, what is that? Who's this guy? So no, let's try Runway. Do a close-up on the sniper on the roof. This is great. This is a shot that ended up in the final cut. Now, if you go back and see the final cut, you'll see that this shot is not exactly the same. What I did was I took a 10-second bit and quickened it to about 3 seconds, which is something you can do while editing. I tried the sniper a second time with Higgsfield AI, and this shooting, I'm as shocked as the guy in the movie. So we'll stick with the Runway version. Next, coming back to ChatGPT, I wanted to have the man hear something, as you remember from the movie you just saw. So I said, great, now back to the original man alone in the garden, a medium shot is to hear something. None of the other elements we put in. There's not even a verb there. But ChatGPT understood me, gave me this. This is definitely the first frame of the next shot. Let's move on. I tried this shot with Higgsfield AI with something called arc. It gave me this. Cool, I'll take it. But I also tried it on Runway Gen 4. It gave me this. The man is just giving up. Why is he giving up? I think you're getting the idea right now. I don't want to make this too busy for you. I did this for each one of the shots. There weren't many shots. There's about 11 of them. It took about 3.5 hours. Took a little bit more to edit everything together. I edited it through Wondershare, which also added the sound. There's no music here. I did the captions with Opus AI, and I published it to YouTube, and it did great. All in 4 hours with no actors. Just AI, but multiple AIs, which is the point. Hopefully you learned a lot watching this, and if you want to learn more about how to actually use these tools, not just be amazed or shocked, and not just how to use one of them, but how to use multiple tools at the same time, this channel is for you. Subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And now, even as we talk, let's watch it one last time, everything put together, and you'll have more context. I looked away for 1 second and my daughter was gone. What? Where? My writer's mind went into crazy mode. Did someone kidnap her in a van? Did aliens take her? Did a sniper target her? Had she turned into a pigeon? But then I heard it. She was fine after all. Crisis averted.